Principles and elements of design and fashion. Now, principles and elements are not just found in fashion. You need to know that it is found in any work of art. And earlier we defined fashion as an art. Now, every good art has a combination of elements and principles of design. What are the meanings of these two terms? Elements are basics, they are fundamentals, they are the ABCs of anything that has to do with design. Principles are the rules guiding these elements. Elements are the simplest form of anything that has to do with art, and there are about 6 elements, whereas principles are the rules that guide the combination of these elements. Now let's treat the elements that we have in fashion. These are line, shape, form, color, texture, space. The first element, line. Line gives a part of vision for the eyes when one is wearing an outfit. The arrangement of the lines in any clothing can cause the person to appear heavier or thinner than than how the person actually is. We have types of line. Vertical line creates illusion of tallness. Horizontal line creates illusion of thickness, that's someone being fat. Diagonal lines are more exciting than just looking tall or looking fatter or thinner. They are more exciting, and if it's tilted towards the horizontal, it makes the person look thicker. If it's tilted towards the vertical, it makes the person look taller. Curved lines are more pensive and romantic and feminine, just like you can see the curved lines of this beautiful lady here. Alright, that's all about lines. The second element to be talking about is form. Form simply means the length, the width or depth in art, what we normally call 3D, three-dimensional. Now the human body is a form, and is a form that has various perspectives. Now a clothing can either enhance this form or not enhance it, and this form changes visually with different clothing. So form simply means how a clothing enhances the human body, or how it actually covers up for some I don't want to use the word lapses, but yeah, how basically beauty is meant to enhance and not cover up. So form deals with how a clothing enhances the human body. The next one is shapes. Shape is the particular dimension a clothing is taking. It means shapes now, normal shapes, basic shapes that we know, and it is different from our body shapes. Our body has different kinds of shapes, and these shapes that clothing can take include squares, circles, ellipses, ovals, rectangles, triangles, hourglass, inverted triangles, several shapes. Okay, the next element is space. Space is generally considered to be the area seen between the shapes, or should I say, in any shape, whatever dimension the shape covers becomes your space. And as a fashion designer, you need to work on your space. Now when we say work on your space, it doesn't mean make the space to be very busy, because busy space in clothing becomes quite distracting and tiring to look at, while an interesting space may go unnoticed or appear monotonous. You understand? How you use your space is very, very important. So space is the remaining parts of the clothing apart from the shape. The next element is color. How can we can never ever underestimate or overestimate the power of color. When we talk about color in fashion, we talk about themes, we talk about combinations, we talk about adding creativity. Now, for seasons, we have colors in vogue, and when you're thinking of themes, you're thinking of combinations or adding creativity, you must think along the line of the color in vogue. Remember, color is the first impression. Color creates the first impression and can glorify or destroy appearance. So color is very, very important. Now the last one is texture. Texture simply means the feel or drape of a fabric, or you can say it is the degree of stiffness or softness of a fabric. When you look at these fabrics, you can practically, feel the texture with your eyes, because you can't touch them, it's on the screen. But when you look at it, you can tell, you can guess, not basically tell when which is thick, which is soft, which is stiff, which has a feel, or which has a drape. You understand what I'm trying to say? That is what the sixth element, that is texture, is all about. I hope this has been helpful, because this helps you to know your basics in fashion. Now, if you have any questions, you can drop your questions on the page and we'll respond accordingly. Thank you so much.